Hello everyone, in today's video we're going to be graphing equations again. Okay, so for our first equation we're going to be doing, for our first equation is, our first equation is negative 2x plus y equals 2. Okay, so now we have to move this one over here, so that leaves y equals to 2x, and it's not negative because the opposite of negative is positive, plus 2. Yep, that's our first equation. Now for our second one. Our second one is going to be right here. Okay, 2x plus 3y equals to negative 18. Okay, that is the equation, so we have to move this over here, so that leaves 3y equals to negative 2x minus 18, and we have to do inverse operations to leave the y alone. So whatever we do on this side, we also have to do on this side, so that those cancel out. That leaves y equals to negative 2/3 x and negative 18 over 3. And our equation here is going to be, our final equation is going to be y equals to negative 2/3 x minus 6, or negative 6. Okay, let's start with our first equation. With our first equation, we have to, and before we start on our equation, this is the God rule or God equation that we have to acknowledge, is y equals mx plus b, with b being the y-intercept and the mx being the x-intercept. Okay, let's start with the first one. So always we start with the y-intercept, which is 2, so we go up 2, 1, 2, right here. And then this number right here is 2, so we go up 2 more, which is 1, 2, over here. And this x represents 1, so if I estimate it correctly, it should be right here. We can draw our line now. It is currently raining outside, and I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Okay, there we go. So, in our next equation, we have y equals to negative 2/3 x minus 6. So we have to go down 6, and my graph over here does not have that. So, go down to negative 6, and okay, that is 1, and then always remember that this negative only goes to the numerator, not the denominator. So we have to go down 2 because that's negative, obviously. So that's negative 7. And that is negative 8, I think. Yep. So right there. And then this 3 is positive, so we have to go 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm guessing about here. Yep. Okay, let me draw that line. Oh, no. This is gonna take a long time. Okay, there we go. So, as you can see, our intersect is right here. And our intersect is on the x-axis, it's negative 3 here. And on the y-axis, it's negative 4. So, or right there. So, the equation over here is not infinitely many. but it is one solution, and the solution is -3 because x goes first, and then y, which is -4. And if you were to tell what this graph or equation and how many solutions it has, you'll only say it has one solution. One solution.